Good morning! Come for a sunrise hike with me up the Camels Hump. Made it to Vermont and we are climbing one of the 4,000 footers. First thing. This is the state park. Wants us to sign in. And it's not the PCT, but it is Vermont. Here we go. My favorite thing about sunrise hikes is that moment when it goes from dark to light. I just shut off my headlamp and we are climbing, working our way. We hear deer, potentially other animals, but it's this beautiful moment and I love it. You can see the light kind of streaming in overhead. I think we're getting kind of close. Thank God, because otherwise we'd miss the sunrise. But it's beautiful. Favorite moment. Okay, so confession time. We are doing this for Sunrise Summit, and I just passed a sign and it said 2.1 miles to the summit. And I feel really dumb because I looked at the sign as you entered the area and it said 3.6 miles. And I just assumed that was round trip. I didn't think that was like a one way. It's definitely one way. So, whoops, I planned just over an hour to get to the top because this is my first hike since I got rhabdomyolysis on the Pacific Crest Trail. And it's like 3 miles. That's easy. Almost 4. That's perfect. That's nothing. You know, I can do that in my sleep now. And I move usually about 2 miles an hour, like before the trail. And I figured I'd be around then, but I planned more time because I knew there was some elevation. Well, it is 6:30. Here's my sunrise view. Whoops. I didn't realize that it was 3 miles to the summit. 3 miles back. So I'm just gonna listen to my body, pay extra close attention to it, drink a ton of water, and hope that I do fine on a 6 mile jaunt. But you know what? I think if I break trees and I have a view, I might just stick with that, just for safety. My calves feel fine, but my hips are achy. I feel old. Rhabdomyolysis is not fun. So I think my body might still be recovering. However, I also just drove across the country after hiking over 1,000 miles this summer. So yeah, my body is just probably really confused. What's going on? I really do want to do this hike though. So I'm going to press on, enjoying the beautiful, beautiful green tunnel that we're in and the deciduous trees instead of pine trees that I'm used to in Oregon and Washington. And yeah, Chloe and I will just do as much as we can. We'll turn around before we get too tired. So here we are, Camels Hump, officially missing the sunrise because I can't do math. Okay, we'll check in at the summit. You can start seeing the beautiful golden light trickle in through the trees. It's stunning. And I still have a ways to go. That's alright. So on the Pacific Crest Trail, I would talk about like Chloe, how she was doing, and something I learned. So I did not record anything on our trip from Oregon to Vermont. We just went nonstop. This was my third or fourth cross-country trip, depending on which direction you're talking. I've gone Portland to Portland. I've gone South Carolina to Portland. And yeah, I did multiple Minnesotas down to Oklahoma, Missouri. Yeah. Oh, we get to climb this rock. This is fun. So Chloe's, go! Chloe's pretty used to this by now. But Freya was not. So, and we also pushed it really hard. So we got a flat tire in our U-Haul because we towed Seth's car, because we both need cars because we're both working, and my car has our little home on top of it. So we decided to tow his car. Ooh, we're almost breaking the tree line. It's exciting. Go ahead, Chloe. Go ahead. So, yeah, we towed his car using a U-Haul, and as I took it off the lot, I parked it at Seth's parents' place, and we were loading up his car kind of late at night because we had a going away party, but we had planned to drive 5 hours that night, and I was determined. It's like, we're making it to Spokane, and we instead had to stop loading the car because we had a flat tire. It was a nail in it, so it wasn't like super flat. It was just going flat because there was a nail in it. It's like, are you kidding me? So we were behind schedule, and my brother was making steaks for us. Now, if you've ever done a through hike, you might know that steaks are invaluable when you're coming off a trail because you're starving constantly. So I was like, yes, we need to make it in time for steaks. And we pushed, and we drove 22 hours straight, like nonstop. And we really needed to stick to our schedule because Seth had an interview. Ooh, okay. This is gonna be cool. I'm excited. You can see the mist coming up off the mountains over there. Barely. We'll get to the summit. Anyway, so we pushed, and our dogs are used to hiking 20 miles a day. Now, Chloe's been off trail longer than Freya, so she's also done trips like that before. And Freya's been struggling a little bit, just super anxious, like a little bit confused. She's very comfortable in the camper because she was living with me in the camper before the trail. But, you know, we stayed at a new place pretty much every night, and we're hosted by my family, my brother, my sister, visited the farm where my parents live, and then we went down to my friend Kayla's, and then we went down to my friend in Indiana. And those were like all the nights on our trip. So it's kind of crazy, but we did fine. And Freya went to a sniff spot yesterday, and we just ran, played. They had agility equipment, so they explored the agility equipment. It's also a sniff spot that has trail, like acres of trail that you can rent out and practice working with your dog without other dogs around, which is amazing. So I'm really excited for that, because while Chloe's doing amazing today, I think it's because she's half asleep on this hike because we started so early. But I think it's absolutely amazing that we have the opportunity to train and work on her prey drive. Oh, baby waterfall. First one on the East Coast I've seen. Good girl. And it's so cool to have that opportunity to work on that without other dogs being around and work on her recall, seeing other animals, and coming back consistently. And you can kind of grade the trigger stacking. I'm so excited. So yeah, that's a really cool find. We're excited about it. It's right across from what I'm doing right now, Camels Hump. And yeah, it's a cool situation. So hopefully we'll go back. I think we will. And do some training. But yeah, Freya's feeling better after she got all of that energy out. She got to use her brain, exploring some doggy playground equipment, and work her body, playing fetch. And she and Seth are sleeping in today, which I am so happy to have the chance to do a solo hike. So it feels great. So yeah, that's the road trip. We made it, Oregon to Vermont. We pulled into Vermont yesterday. Seth had his interview, and yeah, it was really cool. Vermont, like, you know, Oregon, I love the hiking, the trees. I love the people, the roads. There's a lot. This is so pretty. There's a lot that I love about Oregon. But Vermont is so cute. And I love that each little town, like, has so much character. And yesterday we ate in Richmond. And oh, that's so cool. So cute. Look at that moss. We ate in Richmond. We had pizza and drinks to kind of celebrate that we made it. We found a place to park last night. May not have been 100% legal, but super close to here. And there's someone else car camping there too, so I felt a little better about it. But yeah, absolutely beautiful. And yeah, this morning woke up, started walking. So from this, today it's a day hike. I have the 10 essentials. So I have her harness in here. She's wearing her collar, her tag on it. Booties are in my pack. Just, you can check out the blog post if you have any questions about what I usually bring on even day hikes. Honestly, if it's like 3 miles or less, I don't normally bring those, but really glad I did this time because I did not realize this was a 6-mile hike. Whoops. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, but 6 miles instead of 3. But I have everything I need. So got some extra food, water filtration system, which I'm actually really excited to drink this water. It looks so clear. And yeah, we have Chloe's emergency harness. Maybe I said that already. And just a couple things for me. I have my normal backpacking water situation. I usually have like a side pocket and I have a big metal water bottle, but on the PCT it didn't make any sense to have that with because it's so heavy. So yeah, it's kind of cool to bring that with. And I put a sticker on it to celebrate the Pacific Crest Trail, because every overnight trip that I do, Chloe, can you stay on the rock? She's like, I don't understand this. Woo! Maybe I can't stay on the rock. She's like, Mom. Okay, we'll go over here. Shit. Okay. I just tripped a little bit. We're good. No scratches. We're gonna stay on this side of the rock though, because it's kind of slippery. It rained yesterday. Ouch. There we go. Okay. That was fun. Anyway, so, yep. I think I'm learning how good it feels to stretch your legs after you've been kind of cooped up. I'm learning to download a trail map whenever you move to a new state so you can know how far trails are. And, you know, always listen to your body, doubly so when you're recovering from rhabdomyolysis. So that's kind of what we're learning today. Okay, we may not have a sunrise summit today, but I will still show you guys the view from the top when we get there, if we get there. Cheers. We made it to a cloud. We're almost to the summit, but there's people ahead of us, so I'm just going to record the summit video now. But yeah, it's going to be a big cloud. No sunrise. It's kind of cool to look at it fly past though. Chloe's having fun. We're both really happy. We got our breakfast waiting for us in our pocket. So here is almost the summit at Camels Hump. And yeah, we made it. I'm proud of ourselves. Just gotta make it back now. So, happy trails, happy trails. So you know when I was like, this is basically the summit, I was wrong. This is the summit. We got up above the clouds. You can see in the distance the Lake Champlain and Burlington. And see these waves and waves of clouds. Chloe approves. Flappy ears agree. Well, we made it to the summit of Camel's Peak. It's 8 o'clock on a beautiful Wednesday. First day in Vermont. This is a great way to be welcome to the States. So, happy trails, happy trails. Till next time. Chloe says cheers.